Since in the last video I showed you how to finish creating a question and add another question, you should be able to add the rest of your questions now. So that at the end of all your questions, your main character player is all the way back at their first position or their house, okay? The next thing we want to do is we want to end the game. We want to tell the player how they did, and if they didn't complete it totally, we want to, like they didn't get all the questions right, we want to tell them that they should play it again. So to do this, we're going to go to Control. And we're going to grab another if-then-else block. This block is going to go down underneath the last glide block at the bottom, okay? At the very end, right after you've made it back to your house. Now, because we're checking if something is, since the amount of points that we'll have will be however many questions we have times 10, since each question earns 10 points, and we have 4 or 5 questions. In my case, I have 5 questions here. So my final score, if everything was answered correctly, will be 50. So since I'm checking if the score is equal to 50, I need to go to Operators and grab another equal sign. And I will place this inside the hexagon for if-then. Then I'm going to go to Data. Notice that the score variable has its own round block. Click on that block and place it on one side of the equal sign. On the other side of the equal sign, type the maximum amount of points you should be able to earn is. In my case, it's 50. If you have 4 questions, then your max score will be 40. Now, if they got everything correct, we want to tell them they win. So go to Looks and grab the second Say Hello block and place that inside the if part. Drag another one of those out and place it inside the else. For the first one, when they win, we want to say you win. For the second one, we want to tell them that they did not get all the questions correct. And tell them to try again by pressing the space key. So now, when I run my quiz, I'm going to get at least one of the questions wrong just so that you can see this last part. So when I come in here, it's asking how far away the dairy store is. So 54 plus 55 is 109. And then I move to that position. Now I want to go to Joe's farm. I'm going to just get the rest of these wrong so you can see what happens when you don't get them all right. So now I get back to my house and it says, oh, you didn't get all the questions correct. Try again by pressing the space key. So when I press the space key, it starts over again. And that is the end of your quiz. Now that you have completed it, you can share it and have your friends try it out and see if they can get all the answers correct. And you can submit it to the challenge with the same name as the course to receive a badge.